Hey guys, it's me again. Listen, I just got a note from a very dear friend of mine asking about church tomorrow, whether or not church services were going on. And I'm going to share with you what I shared with her. Listen, just as back in the days of old and according to the Bible story, remember when the death angel was visiting homes? He asked his people to stay inside. And he said, when I see the blood, I'll pass over you. As far as I'm concerned, this is a very similar situation. Use some wisdom. He's still risen. Whether you show up and gather in a building or not, he is still there. Do you know that this infection is passed from one person to the other? In crowded situations, church will be crowded, especially on Easter. Are you caught up in tradition? I want you to think about that for a moment. Are you willing to risk your life for tradition? The same God you believe, Christians, if you believe that he died on that Friday night, Friday afternoon, and rose the third day, if you believe that the stone from the tomb was rolled away, if you believe this, you need not gather in a building to declare it. You declare it every day in your life that you live, the way that you live, the way that you give, the way that you show up. It's not in the way that you gather. It's not because we gather in a building and we get together and we show off our Easter duds. That's basically what a lot of this is all about. I'm going to be frank and upfront. I don't know any other way to be. Use wisdom, folk. Stay home. Those churches that are available to, that are capable of live streaming. I remember my grandmother way back in the day. When grandmother was sick and in her bed, she couldn't get out to the church house. What she did is she put her music on before all this technology. She would listen to Troy Ramey and the Soul Searchers, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, the Violinaires, Mahalia Jackson, and the list goes on. And her favorite preacher was Jimmy Swaggart. And oftentimes I'd be out front listening to my grandmother praising her God in the back room. And you can't tell me that the Holy Spirit is just in a house or a building. You are the temple. If your temple is clean and washed up, the Holy Spirit will be there. Easter is with you every single day. People, stay home. And if you feel guilty, well, I'm not in church on Easter Sunday, then it's all about tradition. Tradition, we perish because of vain tradition and old practices. If anyone calls and tries to make you feel guilty about not being in church tomorrow, you refer them to the story of the blood over the door when the death angel is passing. And let me tell you, the death angel is walking to and fro, up and down, in and out. Well, when it's my turn to go, don't be hasty to leave here, especially when you're not ready. I love you guys. Stay home tomorrow. Watch your services on television. If you believe that he's risen in you, not in the church house. Use some wisdom. God bless you.